afternoon, Merry Christmas. Just gotta say Merry Christmas to the fairies. How you doing, fairies? Hope you have a great day and a nice turkey dinner. And Mr. Turkey has looked after his young fairies. That's Mr. and Mrs. Fairy. Mr. and Mrs. Fairy, we get on well, me and the fairies. Not all the fairies. The fairy bridge. On the Isle of Man, the fairy bridge. You have to say good morning to them on afternoon, as it happens this afternoon now at the minute. So we're having a great time. We're off to Turkey Land Quarry. Land of the turkeys. No, it's called Turkey Land Quarry. So we're doing a Christmas vlog on the Turkey Land Quarry. See what the chaps are doing down there. What we have on here is a bolt tipper, and we're going to pick up what happens is when you have the incinerator, we used to have a lot of the landfill sites. You know, the bin wagons would just go to the landfill site and they would just dump their rubbish in landfill, put soil over the top of it and get on with it. But this day and age it goes through the incinerator, and what happens, just like an ordinary coal fire, is you have the bottom ash. So year after year we put the bottom ash down here at Turkey Land Quarry. Once every 5 or 6 years these gentlemen come from overseas and they have all the specialist equipment and they sift through all the bottom ash for anything which is down the back of the sofa, anything like that gets put to one side. So the only thing that gets buried then is ash, ashes to ashes and all that, dust to dust, and that's the only thing that gets buried now. And all the metals or stuff which has been down the back of the sofa gets shipped out, and so we ship it out and it gets processed. So I'll leave that for your own imagination. What's down the back of the sofa, knife and forks, watches, you name it, gets down the back of the sofa. So these guys come once every 5 or 6 years and you'll see what they do when we get down there. It's very interesting, you know, but the good thing is all it gets, instead of all the bin wagons dumping their rubbish in a landfill site, it now gets processed through the incinerator, which creates electricity. They reckon there's enough electricity generated there to run a town like Peel, which is quite a big town. So that pump produces electric, and then what's left is the bottom ash. And with that, hope you're all having a great time here, Christmas, and you're singing your Christmas songs and you're pulling your crackers. This is JCK's yard here on the right hand side. We'll say hello to Nigel, get a Merry Christmas out of him later on. Been an alright year this, isn't it? I think the weather's been okay. I think we've had a few cold nights, but in general it's been okay. We had a few wet weeks, but that's winter, isn't it? A couple of boys are going to do a reversing job then. A couple of boxes of milk tray. Or Quality Street. Milk tray or Quality Street. Might cost you £6 at Tesco. It's a big boat there out at sea. I wonder where he's heading, to Liverpool, maybe to Heysham, wherever he's going. This is our runway here, right in front. This is the end of the runway. You might see a few planes come and go. Which way's the sock going? Ah, so they'll come in from the sea here to the left. Anyone I know, by the way, I'd like to thank everyone who's been involved with the vlogs. Thank you for their support and their help. Manx Independent Carriers. Anyone where a film, one of our trucks in front there. You know, anyone who helps me or lets us film on their property. Very good of them. And motocross course here on the left hand side. If you're down this way, it doesn't really get advertised that well, but there's motocross there most weekends. Sunday. In front of us there is a round building. Should it'll pick us up, a round building. It's got like a glass roof to it. That gentleman there, he specialises in making clocks, grandfather clocks and all that type of thing. Not sure the gentleman's name. Very wealthy guy, but that's just, and that roof of that is the face of a clock, so the sun shines through the face of the clock. Yeah, these are all good friends. If he's going down or he's coming back out again. We'll have to wait for him to do his job. Well, these guys are doing the same thing as us. They're walking, the dog and that. So it's quite a good motocross course, that. Bit of ice on there today. Recommend that today. So is he going down in the quarry like us or not? That's interesting. We can always watch him then, you see. Now he's going onwards, he's been down. So we're going to take a left here now. Let's take our time. There's a plane taking it as well. There's a plane on the runway there. Is that like a private plane? Like a 20-seater private plane? 12-seater? Something like that. I'm not sure if that camera will pick that up. Chocks away and all that. Ready to go. Flaps down, flaps up. Get your flaps in place. Plenty of revs. This Sony camera on the front is off, you hear them there. Let's just take that nonsense off a minute. Yeah, so we'll go up here. This is all the piles of the stuff which they take all the metals out in different sizes of the dust here as well. You see, that's all the fine particles of the metal. And the pile here on my left hand side, the back camera might pick that up in a minute, is knives and forks and all watches, Rolexes and all that type of thing. I haven't been able to find a Rolex myself yet. Not that you would, because it's been through an incinerator at 1,300 degrees centigrade, I think it is. Right, let me go see my man here. With that, we'll come back to you. on site, just having a quick look. This is what all the bottom ash from the incinerator, it goes through this process where they take out the big stuff, the fine stuff, or the finer stuff, and things like, you'll see here, knives and forks, hooks, knives and forks, like some type of spanner, nails, screws, nails. This has all been through the incinerator. So there's all sorts of things in here, like hooks. There's like a hook, and then so it's all different piles, and all this gets so it doesn't get put into the ground. And that's really good for the Isle of Man, because all that gets put into this quarry is the dust, which is here, the dust, and the soil. So it's really quite clever. Excellent. Right, we're full. We're ready to go back to Douglas now. We're going to get this weighed off. That was very successful. Great team of people here. Fills up. We've got about 24.5 tonne on, give or take. And we'll just check it at JCK down the corner here. They let us just come on the weighbridge. They have a weighbridge which is capable of taking our weight, and then the lift axle job here. It's quite slippy down here today. Obviously been a lot of snow just lately, a bit of ice. What we today? We're 0 degrees today, so a bit of ice about. Come on, baby, climb. Lift axle. Let's go over here now. Good truck, this DAF. Remember what people say, the DAFs are excellent. Comfortable, do the job, no messing about, and they're just good on the. You see the quarry here on the right hand side. Chap there just playing with the digger, working on the digger there. With some space. I'm surprised more goes on this island on the quiet, isn't it? Unbelievable, like. It all happens on the quiet. It's quite a deep quarry, that. Surprised how far that's come up over the years as well. Last couple of years I've been coming here, as noticed it's just gradually, slowly but surely starting to fill up now. There's the motocross course out on the left hand side. We're just going to turn around now in the quarry. This is where the bottom ash comes from the incinerator. It goes down onto this slab of concrete down here, and it sits there for a little while the rain washes it, and then it goes down then into the quarry, and then every 4 or 5 years, like I mentioned, it comes and gets what do you call it, these boys put it through their machines.
Merry Christmas, everybody. I hope you have a nice Christmas. Enjoy your Christmas lunch. Turkey Line Quarry.
Right, onwards we go. Just stopped to get myself a coffee. The Volvic water is too strong for me, so got myself a coffee instead, which will just do me nice now. Just got to be careful the coffee doesn't spill in the truck too much. So I'll hold it to the bottom of the quarry here, and then we'll make ourselves back to JCK to check the weight with Nigel, and then we'll make our way back to Douglas, get this weighed off at the weighbridge, and then get a ticket for that, put it into the trailer and ship it out, and then get on to my next job. I think I'm off to DC Skips with a similar bulk tipper next. And then what time are we on now? 12:48, so 10 to 1 now. So I'll have this done for say 10 to 2. A bit less than that, 20 to 2 say. and then we'll get out to DC Skips and drop that. I think imagine I'm just dropping that off, and that'll take me to around about 3 o'clock-ish then. So we'll be going home any time between 3 o'clock and, whoa, is he going to let me through yet? Thank you. Shout out to this chap here letting me through. Anyway, that's the airport on the left hand side. I haven't seen many planes come and go today. So I wouldn't say the airport was overrun with too many passengers. In fact, there's that van. Is that a van? There's a plane taking off. There's a plane taking off. There's me saying it was quiet, and there's one taking off. That's is that a British Airways job? Whatever it is. Okay, he's giving me a flash there. So, we get to the van in front. Yeah, so there we are, another plane takes off. I don't know how many planes come and go through the day, maybe 20 or 30. So we'll just run up to Christmas, so it's not, I wouldn't say it's a very busy airport. It's got all the facilities and a long enough runway to take bigger planes. And I'm sure they could handle more passengers. It's just getting the passengers here and making the airport busier. And thank you. The busier the airport, the more throughput. I can see an EasyJet there. And we're getting loaded there now. In front of me. And then you see it all in this truck, you know. We get to go everywhere. We get to go all over the place and see plenty of different sights. Don't forget to share the vlog for me, please. I'm about to put my cup of coffee down in a minute. We're just going to go into JCK now in a second, here on the left hand side. Just go around the block here. I put this trailer here yesterday from HMT. Just go through their plant here. This is JCK, specialise in all sorts of different things. You can get your ready mix concrete here. You can get your aggregates here. You can get just about everything here. Demolition, they specialise mainly in demolition. A lot of aggregates. Plant hire. I think they're the agents for mini diggers. I'll put them up here actually, because I forgot the bloody name of them. You know, I'm like with names, not the best of names, am I? Got a memory like a sieve. There's a couple of their low loaders here, JCKs. That's the big one there, and the big Volvo, category 2 Volvo. Good friend Nigel. Hey, smiling at my shirt and tie. Nigel.
You're going somewhere nicely. 43.74.
So we're pretty good, aren't we, Nigel?
Getting there, yeah.
You're looking good. Have a nice Christmas.
Merry Christmas from JCK.
If I don't see you before, I'd imagine so.
Merry Christmas. A Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from Port Security.
Happy Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Happy Christmas and a Happy New Year and all of that.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy Christmas and a Merry New Year.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas everybody. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from Fairgreen. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to all the boys.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas and I hope you have a good New Year. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you all.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from all the terrace.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, boys. Off we go.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, sir.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Christmas and Happy New Year, everybody. See you all, man.
Happy Christmas to everybody, all our staff and all our customers.
We're just heading almost into our final few miles now, heading back to port. So we're going to finish the vlog here now. And as we're coming into the capital of Douglas here, I'd like you to all treat yourself to something nice this Christmas, or even today. Treat yourself every day to something nice. If you can't treat yourself, treat someone else. And be happy, and always be happy. Never be miserable or down. There's lots of people to talk to for that type of thing. So treat yourself to something nice this Christmas time. We're coming into the Douglas here now. You might see some of the mountains here on the left hand side with the snow-filled top. This is the capital of the Isle of Man. Get yourself to the Isle of Man on holiday. With that, we're going to see you again in the new year. Lots of fabulous vlogs. Who knows what's going to happen in the new year when it surrounds me, but you never know. Who knows? Treat yourself one more time. Like, dislike, share the vlog for me, and we'll see you very, very soon. Keep smiling, and bye bye for now.